Pharisees, Sadducees, praying God protect me, bless me, and it's all me, me, and me. So I keep wondering, so how about the unbelievers across the street that we all see? I have Christ and I'm saved, hallelujah, but he's right here in my pocket. You have Christ and you're on your way to heaven, praise the Lord. Oh, I said praise the Lord, but you're keeping your Christ in your closet. He is for us and ours alone. But please do not forget a man in his sins passed on a few hours ago, and heaven is a place he will never call home. Lord, use me. Lord, use me. Oh, Lord, please use me. And it's all now a cliche. Meanwhile, the Spirit keeps prompting you to speak to that brother or sister every day. But I guess we are too busy going about our businesses or looking for the next miracle center to get our heads to go and lay. We seem to be more interested in looking out for fault in our brothers. So we wait upon another who would sin. So we put him on a guillotine and slay. Then we come to church all dignified and diplomatic, ready to bind and to claim, when we have left off the original mandate of going ye into the world to preach to every breathing clay. We are too careful to mingle with the prostitutes, the weed smoker, the drunkard, and the gay. So once a while, we pay them a visit to check whether or not they are okay. And in 5 minutes, we share the message of salvation, after which we declare them saved, but we care less about how the fruit remain. And nobody will hate me for these that are saved. But today's people need more than just 5 minutes. They need your relationship. So please stop pushing them away by showing them boundaries and limits. Enough of the gimmicks. I'm tired of living and believing in fallacies. Be not unequally yoked with unbelievers, misinterpreted. So sinners have not become my enemies. I don't want to be seen with the bad boys, because as a believer, those are allergies. So it's all about us and our families. Please check the message to the Church of Sardis, and I pray you understand me. The Lord keeps reminding us, but how often haven't we ignored? We glory in coming to church and using our gifts, but all in the church ignorant of the fact that out there is a waging war. If we do not wake up to this truth and call, we will be losing this fight and much more. It is time for us to move out of the cement and blocks and reach out to the thugs with their dreads and locks, for they too are wonderful children of our God. Inviting them to church is good, but not enough. For you are the church, and out of you must spring true love. Let's begin to live like the Christ we profess by paying attention to the dying world out there, for our God does not love them less. For if our God so loved the world in John 3:16, then we who are born of the Spirit and of the blood and we carry life ought to be doing the same. The life Jesus lived on earth is our blueprint, the solid rock upon which ye ought to build your church, God's very own temple. Every step he took, every piece of work serves for you a perfect model. He ate and dined with sinners. They were his family, so he called them brothers. Today we are thankful to God for the lives of the apostles, but who were they before Christ came? Worldly men with sinful struggles, but Jesus loved them and lived with them all the same. He cared less about the critics and what the theologians would say. He was all about his Father's business, to seek and to save. Today there are a lot of Peters, Lukes, Matthews, and Johns out there waiting to be made disciples in Jesus' name. So the question is, for how long will ye keep chasing after drink and meat when ye have been called to walk in and operate in those beautiful feet? For how long will you be a fisherman when you have been called to be a fisher of men? If you believe you're a saint listening to me as you make merry and engage your cutlery, please do not forget this is the reason why our Savior had to hang on the cross of Calvary, just so all who believe might have life and have it more abundantly. For this is the call, this is the essence of Easter, the reason why our Savior had to go through the torture, just so he can reconcile lost men back unto the ever merciful Father. Charlie, Ilakuiba, listen, from dawn till dusk, many mourn you taking the joy from us. The evil we do not want, we all disgust. Souls gone, filling our eyes with dust, imprison us from the beggar on the street to Elon Musk, ensuring the grand kill. Many believe this is more like a plan ill, the world at a standstill. Humans are feasted on just like sugar in the Anfield. Above the man intellects, assembly, this is a conspiracy and not real. The intelligence of men are filled against you. Corona, indeed you are a straight flu. Is it true that a man made you? Then to that man in his family alone should have stayed true. With all the clues, how could we ever play loose? Now the world is crying, cause millions are dying. Health workers are trying, but those are reports are lying. And who are we to prove? All the news decipher the lies from the truth. For many are blind and still applauding crooks. Gates are closed, will soon be paying bail. Take a dose of vaccines, chips and pills. Hey, let's start to dose in Africa when we are among the list ill. This is close, but why do we dine with the beast still? Africans are used to being followers. Our misleaders are clueless, so rather we choose to borrow heads. In the end, we begin to wallow in a solo mess. With our greed, we ever stop or at least begin to borrow less. Forgotten who we are, stuck on hallelujah, Allahu Akbar. Our true heroes we choose to scar, leave them like fools to die. Celebrating puppets, masters of Suliya. I pray we experience continental coup d'etats. But who cares for the poor? The world will be a better place if the needy are catered for. And baby can't say Jimmy and see this a baseless raw. Rather give your money to a God who has more. Penelope Charlie, I know I'll be hated, yo. But I am an eclectic soul. Artistically, I'm terrific, so I get selective on the kinetic flow. Drawing attention with magnetic poles. Never fearing those that can kill the body and not the soul. This is apocalyptic, yo. Please, Father, listen to my plea. Let again we are hearing theories of the 5G. Let it be a step in technology than a distraction that it might be. A new world order is all that I see. Charlie, this could be like some evolution. We shall come out victorious. We shall surely find a solution. But I pray we learn our lesson to be kind to nature, to one another, and to all of creation. Ehalakasa. After the rain, and after the pain, we shall live again, live again. After the rain, and after the pain, we shall live again, live again. This is just a dark cloud passing. After the rains, we shall leave again. Peace upon the earth. Everybody me shall pass it. So we planning all day from Jaka to Santa. Say yet I say Master Bravono. Yet I say. With the underground to raise the city above the palm. What you do want to go make my mama proud. But for now they're Charlie and you're gonna. What best in the one corner. Hope is in life will make better. Now you go to now your chair or donna. Make you bless you. From the north to the shore now. Smiles are gonna go for the to king up your door now. Yeah, things may slow for here. Now go to my thing. Now see your small things. We know they hear. Now boy, why they my coast go clear. We know how it is a crowd with the sea. But we know the fierce. It's over till my nose before. Finally for no what's a question.
Hello. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Yes, sir, and welcome to the Ehalakasa Online Talk Party. It's always a beautiful experience to bring your way the Ehalakasa Online Talk Party. And if it's your first time, we say a special welcome to you. And also we say Akwawa to Ghana, though on a virtual space. This Ehalakasa is a family, it's a party. So if you're here with us, Charlie, grab yourself a drink, a juice, anything that will make you relax and get yourself ready for the experience. Our artists are ready tonight. And I see you all joining in. Salutes to all of you joining. Also watching from YouTube, Facebook. We say a million thanks. And please do want to subscribe to our channel so we can be able to advance the movement as it's a family already that you are a part of. All right, so Charlie, tonight I'm not going to talk chow. But let me mention the show is produced by I Am Etuahene and also Sir Black, who always makes it a point to bring us amazing, super amazing artists. Tonight is no different. And tonight we have three extraordinary gentlemen. So it's a league of extraordinary gentlemen tonight. We have Mubarak Suleiman, also known as Ibn Do Good. We also have Mohammed Saad Bumpini. And we also have Ian Keteku joining us, Charlie. So tonight is super packed. All right, so let me start off by reading their bios. Let me start with Wumpini. Okay, Wumpini, Mohammed Saad Wumpini is a graduate of the University of Education Winneba, holding a bachelor's degree in BA Theatre Arts. And he says that performance is a thing in my blood So Charlie, so get ready for him to share something deep with you. And he says, I'm a poet, choreographer, and a special effect makeup artist. All right, so tonight we have Wumpini joining us. We also have Ibn Do Good. Ibn Do Good is a versatile poet from Kumasi, and he believes in connecting with his audience in both English and Hausa language. And he says, he is nothing but the wood that sharpens iron. The wood that sharpens iron. And by saying iron, let me slide into a rhyme with iron. Iron or Ian Keteku, also a Ghanaian Canadian poet. And he's an internationally acclaimed spoken word artist or poet. He's a national slam champion. And trust me, he truly is. And the 2010 World Poetry Slam champion. This is no mean feat. He uses his voice to inspire messages of peace, action, and critical thought. Ian's work is strongly influenced by his upbringing and journeys throughout Africa. His work follows in the lineage of ancient African storytellers by paying homage to the past and revisiting themes and lessons from previous generations. Ian is also a multimedia artist who often works with video and animation producing and also producing thought-provoking
Charlie, this
poetic
bio
short
too long,
films.
man.
Charlie.
This
He
bio is
conducts
long.
poetry, writing, and performance workshops for students of all ages, corporations, and various community groups, inspiring people to accept the power of their own voice. His work has been translated into French, Slovak, Russian, Danish, ASL, which is American Sign Language, amongst others. And his debut book of poetry, Black Abacus, is published by Right Bloody North. So tonight, Charlie, it's a great honor to have this. Let me tell them beautiful gentlemen, because they are beautiful in all respects of the word. So, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome our guest for tonight. So, Akwaba once again to the Ehalakasa online talk party. All right, so this happens every Friday. So please make it a point to be a part of the family, be a part of the meeting, be a part of this special moment, this magical moment. All right, so let me start off with you've been doing good because tonight you're about to do some good. All right, bro. So can you unmute and let's feel your magic. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, good evening, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this poem, that is actually the title, this poem. I hope you can hear me.
Yeah,
Perfectly.
we can.
Yeah. So this poem has no title, no tongue to speak of the fact that I love you and you love me. It has no ears to see the love you have for me, confusing me. No nose to smell the sweet smell of you. This poem has no eyes to hear my voice that always rings in your heart. But this poem can fight, so no parasite can tear us apart. This poem is not a poem at all. This poem does not make any sense because most of its sentence was written in the past tense. Just like my love for you, this poem can be measured. It is neither big nor small. It is not slim, not fat, not short, and not tall. But it is very swift to catch me to safety when I fall. When I fall in love with you, my love. This poem does not exist, not even in my imagination, because you have inundated my memory, my glossary, my history, my concentration. From Genesis to Revelation, it shall be recited to you, my love, and all our generation, from the first letter to the last. Because this poem is written in the future, the present, and the past. This poem, you have filled every vacuum of my essence. You manifest in every oxygen and carbon dioxide in my presence. Every other woman is not a woman because you are their quintessence. So love me with your heart, by your heart, and for your heart. This poem loves you and might hate you, but will always care for you. Listen up, because this poem speaks to you, my dear, but not to them. This poem is not about love, but it is about you, my love. This poem has no author, but has authority over me. This poem has no power, but gives me this burning desire to keep burning like those unquenchable flames. This poem has no brand, no labels, no packaging, no names. So it shall not be called names like Judas or James. Neither will it be called Ahmad or Abina, because our love doesn't need tribalism, spiritualism, even intimacy. This poem doesn't need religion. It doesn't need people's approval. All it needs is your love. This poem shall disconnect us, reconnect us, perfect us, and protect us, and it shall direct us to God so he can punish us with a sweetness that will set our souls free. This poem will send our lost story everywhere. It will clear our doubts, our weakness, and every atom of what we fear. This poem shall be your guardian angel, my dear. This poem can't and won't end here, but shall continue to live forever like you right here in my heart, in my heart, in my heart. I am the wood that sharpens iron.
Truly, indeed, the wood that sharpens iron, and it just sharpened our irons, Charlie. Thank you so much for this poem. This poem is true. This poem is sweet juice. This poem is crude, unrefined, and this poem is you, Charlie. That was a beautiful piece. And please don't forget to send in beautiful comments using the chat function.
Okay.
Charlie, let's share the love. I can see people sipping on juice and drinks and everything. Yes, it's a party, and that's all we are about. And yes, so let's move on to the man who just sipped on some water right there. All right, Wumpini, Mohammed Saad. And please, do us a favor by muting if you are not speaking. All right, sorry about that. All right, Wumpini, I think we can go now. Yes, can you unmute? Let's vibe.
Hello?
Yes, sir. We can hear you loud and clear. Yes, sir, loud and clear.
That's great. The title of my poem is Worry Me.
What?
Worry Me.
Worry Me.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's a title in Chi, which has some English vibes in it. And it goes like, worry me. Do not touch me in my most sensitive spots on this full moonlit night, but touch me all the same. Prick me, nibble at me. Let my mouth drool in desire like the green tea stream cascading out of the teapot, like a stray dog. I have wandered in search of the proprietress of my life. And now on this full moonlit night, I am poised to deflate the hernia developed in between my thighs over the years of longing, waiting, desiring, deprived. I can still hear the communal chorus at Awareda. Ra's face beam from on high. The community's face drip ripples of pleasure, and mixed with fragrances rising from the ecstasy of hearing the xylophone and song was lung purifying. Worry me. You agreed. Nayem Bob Rapa, you agreed. We did our ancestral duty before the seen and unseen members of our king. And now, if the lineage must continue, if this race must survive, the first mandate is in solidifying love. The second mandate is our preoccupation on this full moonlit night. Do not touch me in my most sensitive spots on this full moonlit night, but touch me all the same. Nana Nyami says so. Thank you.
Worry me. So from this poem, we moved on to worry me, marry me, right? So let me ask this quickly. So are you married? Did she agree to the proposal?
Oh no, not yet.
So you are still calling her, right?
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
Let's hope for the best. Worry me. Beautiful piece right there. I mean, I was expecting something more. I expected they will go deep into some things we say black they like, but we don't go there yet. So I just think we'll go there.
Yeah, it's an elite.
Oh, okay. Okay. We respect that. So thank you so much, bro, for sharing that beauty with us. Worry me. All right, so let's move on to the man, Ian Keteku. A million salute.
Greetings. Salute.
Charlie. So how is Canada?
Oh, blessed. You know, we give thanks. The snow is coming. It's getting a little cold, but you know, we're missing you guys out there, man.
I know, right, Charlie? We're also enjoying the heat over here. It's constant.
You know, are people masked up?
Oh, okay. Yeah, man, the COVID.
Yeah, in Ghana, is it the same?
Yes. It's pretty much the same. Though some really don't care what is out there, though.
Sure.
But you go to town, a lot of people, and I think that the restrictions are also being enforced and everything. So people are being obedient. Yes, as always,
Yes,
Ghanaians
okay.
obey. Yes. So it's pretty much the same. So what do you have for us tonight, bro?
Oh, we're just gonna mix it up a little bit. I hope people enjoy.
Straight up.
We are metaphysical beings. My brothers and sisters still crazy, still mannequins, still stealing spiritual paraphernalia from the Vatican, where they say nail a man and you cure all man. Manicure, man, it can't be better than this Autobot's autobiography. They say you are what you eat. Sometimes I feel like a chicken. Other times I feel like a jerk. So this is for the woman who taught African studies at Hogwarts. The one with the unicorn weed. Know that I'll be back like Marty McFly with a party of 5. Don't wait up. Keep the porch light on. There are miracles on the moon, and I have to bring them home to you. To you. I have to bring them home to you. Bring them home to you.
Hello. Hello. Okay, I think we sorry. Yes, it's back.
Sorry, that was the piece. Thanks.
Oh, you are done.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
Charlie, that was captivating. That was captivating. For a moment, I thought it was my phone giving me some funny sound, but then I realized,
no.
Charlie.
Hard ending.
You are dope. Trust me, bro. Trust me. You really are dope. All right. So before I get to comment on the piece, let me acknowledge the presence of a few people. I see a Fumo. I see Phoenix Hot for Light. Sir Black in the house. Toronto Poetry Slam. Emmanuel Goka, Jefferson, Kwabna Danso, Jawai. Salute, and also those connecting and everyone joining us from our YouTube channel as well as our Facebook. We say million salutes to you all. And just went by was Ian Kiteku, truly amazing. Trust me, amazing in all respects of the word amazing. and he just shared his piece with us with a lot of effect. This is something you don't get to experience. So let me ask you this. I don't know what, but I'm asking you. So what are you like? Tell us what you are.
Oh, I'm like, I'm human being just like everybody else. We're all the same,
Because it feels like you come with an extra blaze, an extra touch. Tell us about your journey, how you developed yourself into who you are now as an artist, and
Yeah,
how it's
sure.
been. Mm,
I've had a lot of mentors, a lot of,
mm,
in fact, my first performance, I went to a school called Ridge Church School in Accra by Ridge
okay,
Road,
okay.
and we were doing a performance for, I can't remember what the event was, but it was at the National Arts Center. I
Mm,
was like 6, 7 years old, 8 years old, maybe. And that was my first performance. We rehearsed this so almost like a song or a spoken word. They went with the
mm,
drums. We did a little bit of dancing as well. And then there was a story that was told throughout this performance. And that was my first sort of, being on stage or reading something out. And I felt that there was such a beautiful connection between
mm,
what was happening in the context of the story, and then those people who were listening, the audience members, and the people who appreciate the art form. And I truly believe that poetry is one of the powerful tools that we have as human beings in order
mm,
to talk about injustice, in order to express hope for the future, all the things that we need to be focusing on as human beings. We can do that through poetry, through spoken word, hip hop, all of the arts, And I think a lot of time we neglect the arts in our various spaces. The countries
mm,
don't support it. The governments don't support it like they could and they should. But it really
mm,
does bring people
mm,
together.
mm, I feel you on that, bro. I really feel you on that, and especially with those last words. Sometimes I think I was discussing with the China this morning how it's a big struggle being an artist in Ghana here. I remember seeing Jawai. Jawai is with us tonight. I think 7, 8 years back on Legon campus, Charlie having his rehearsal, and it was as dope as anything you could imagine. And you see, you find dope artists, people with syllable artists that can really push Ghana beyond what the dream of every artist is, and yet you don't see them receiving the support that they should. But then in their own space, they don't give up, and that's the spirit that I most truly appreciate. And I'm glad to have brothers like you who have crossed borders, and at least you can tell the difference and are trying their own little way to help bridge the gap and help other artists also in your own small way. And thanks so much for that beauty. And we hope to see more of you, because we need to see more of you, because Charlie, you have a lot to offer. A little background check, and you had a performance where you had to TEDx, and you had to to be upside down to perform the piece. And I checked on the piece, and I realized that the piece is right upside down or something. That's the title of the piece. And bro, and that was amazing. That was truly something else. And personally, it taught me a lot not to define a space for myself, but then when you are up to perform, you can do anything and be all else. So thanks so much,
Of
and
course.
we'll get back to digging more
I
into
really
you. Thank you so
appreciate it.
much for
Thanks
that
for
beautiful
having me.
piece. Straight up, thank you so much
All right.
for being here. All right, so please don't forget to send in your comments, your remarks through the chat box, and also you can share the link with others so they can also join in. I see Abdul Aziz also joining in, as well as others also joining in. All right, so let me go back to my brother. He's been doing good. He's
Yo,
about
big
to do
man.
us more good.
Yeah. We're about to sharpen more iron.
Straight up with your wood.
Yeah. Actually, this poem is going to be in a mixture of Hausa language and English.
Mm,
And
straight.
even the Hausa is a little bit deep. It's a Nigerian Hausa.
Mm,
But I still know people would enjoy it. Actually, the title is Zongo Love.
mm,
Yeah. So it goes this way. Ai yarinya kin hadu kyakkyawiya. Da ki da sabta sayayya lafiyayya. ai duk wanda ya same ki ya samu dukiya, wai me kike so na miko miki, murmushinki da kanta arziki, komi na a taraina na baki ne ki bani ki kuyatar da makiyana, wai da ki da hakori fari da haske kamar rana, a ce ba na son in zamar da ki matana, na zama alhamdulillah kika zama rabbil alamin, na zama walad dalin kika zama amin. Soyayyar ki ta zamar da ni namiji cikakke, namiji mai takama da alfarma. Baby girl, I know your lips are delicious than miyan kuka, so let me kiss you or else Allah na yi kuka. See, I used to be in love with your friend Amina, but she wasn't strong enough to handle my love. She didn't have the stamina. But when I saw you slay your beautiful hijab and those diamond eyes of yours, I swear I'm ready to be your partner or even your prisoner. Allow me, let me take you out for dinner. I can't afford you pizza, but I'll buy you Tubani. I'll possess your body and soul as if I be Aljanni. So yayyar da dan gwada miki ta fi karamomin Shehu Qadir Jilani. You are the only female I see in my zongo. This your heavy commodities, even Shatter can't handle this gringo. I heard say Black is your boyfriend. I beg, let that man go. When come, let me give you my sugarcane in exchange for your mango. Be my girl, and I'll take you to Santiago and Chicago. Kaki Musulma da ni Musulmi. Your beauty is what confused me. Take me to your papi, let me take you to my mommy, so I can be your husband and you my wifey. Then after we can celebrate this zongo love. Yarinya ina son ki na gaske kuwa. To ki sani soyayyar ki ta sa aka samu suna itacen da ke fi da karfi da wuda shafin sayawa. Thanks, bro.
Thanks so much, bro. Thanks so much for sharing your beauty with us. Zongo love, and I didn't understand the Hausa, but I was feeling the rhymes following the story, and I'm glad you brought it into English. Even if you didn't, I think we would have still enjoyed it anyway, and it was a beautiful piece. It was a beautiful piece. So tell us, you've been doing good. So how is the poetry scene in the north, though?
Okay, currently I'm no more in the northern region. I'm in the south.
Oh, okay, Kumasi. Okay.
Yeah, but northern region people aren't really showing interest or let me say appreciation in the art. But there are guys still pushing. There is this lady called Fatima. She's really pushing.
Yes. Fatima has been on the show.
Yeah.
I think about a month ago.
Yeah. So people are really pushing, even though the people don't actually appreciate it or they don't usually pay more attention to poetry, but the guys are really pushing. Yeah.
Yes. And let me mention Sunny, Fatima as he did. Poet Pobi has a show coming up, Charlie, and please do all to support. And I actually appreciate the fire you guys are raising in the north end. You know, Ehalakasa is all up for the support anytime, Charlie. So maximum respect, and don't lose the fire. Don't lose sight of the fact that we are all behind you solidly. All right, thank you so much for that Zongo love. So from the Zongo love, what else do we have from my brother Wumpini?
All right. From Zongo love, we move to the election day.
Straight.
On election day, I hear democracy weep on election day. The streets are filled with broke promises on election day. The miscreants vote the same as the saints on election day. My brother crushed in sorrow on election day. My sister does her washing on election day. Slowly, I approach the voices dark on election day. The men are prepared for dying on election day. On election day, the mother refuses her milk. On election day, the frogs croak so fiercely, you would think that Mars had fallen into earth. Your eyes slide on election day. Still, the mourners mourn. The weepers weep. the children sleep alone in
Sorry, we lost one thing right there. I was feeling the peace on election day, sharing some of the realities of the election day. Let me mention this: as election is coming through, please do all to be safe. Let's do all to preach peace. In spite of whatever is happening, people's hearts are boiling and all. But Charlie, still keep yourself safe, because after election there is still life. Yes, after the campaign, there is still life. So think about you, yourself, your family, and think about your life. Please keep yourself alive. Make sure you are still here with us, because we can't afford to have anything happen to anyone, Charlie. So let's preach peace among our neighborhoods, in our corners, in the zongos, in the streets, in the estates, everywhere, Charlie. All right, much love, much love, much love. Wumpini will join us shortly. So let's move on straight to my brother Ian Keteku. So don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also share the channel, share the link so you can share the love with others as well. All right, Ian is ready. So
thank you. This piece is in honor of the Ghanaian foundation on which this is built. I also got to give a big shout out to Black. The last time I was at the show, it was live and in charge in Accra, and I'm sure COVID has thrown a real tough time for all of the show producers, but we got to give them shout outs for them still holding it through. This one is a reinterpretation of a Nancy story. This is from my book called Black Abacus. You can check it out online. The piece is called Anansi the Spider Searches for Love. After a life of spinning, it is time to quilt a home in the shape of someone else. His neighbors, the giraffes, have been together for years. Their long, spotted necks hold each other like a pocket of prayer beads. Anansi insists the giraffes come see the ballad he built in the blue jay's nest. The couple peek their heads through the branches of an old tree. Heads bending to the sway of the song, necks twisting against each other as they sweep amongst the above. Anansi spins a web around them, weaves in and out of their limbs, long and resting until the two lovers are twinned and spotted in silk. He waits for love to appear. A day, a week, millions of moons, hoping to trap it in its web. A world worth of midnights as the grandchildren of the jays turn gray. Until he is an old spider and his arms can no longer spin, shriveled and rippled from waiting. He would ask why love has not yet come, but Mr. and Mrs. Giraffe are all dust and bone, waltzing lofty in the afterworld. Love cannot be lured by a beautiful song in the nest of orphans or trapped by the cobwebbed legs of a trickster. Thank you.
Wow. Beautiful how you capture the Anansi story. Yeah, kindly mute and let's vibe small, Charlie. Brilliant talent, Ian is. And let me tell you this, Charlie. See, we say I'm Ghanaian, but then see, Ian is one of the finest poets we have, not in Ghana, not in Africa, but in the world. Trust me, he truly is. And do what to check him out, and you understand what I'm saying. You realize I'm not even finding the right words to I'm unable to articulate my words right on
here. You're very nice. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. But we're here.
So
we're here small,
Yeah, man. Charlie, do what to support. Do what to support. Subscribe to his channel. Do same with Ibn Dugu. Do same with Wumpini, as well as the other brilliant artists we've had. But this guy right here, Charlie, is something else, and I'm a big fan. All right, Charlie. So bro, can you throw more light on the Black Abacus in the book?
Yeah, sure. This is a book that I feel the connection with my brothers that were speaking earlier, because oftentimes as artists we have a lot of questions that we have in our minds and that we have in our hearts. And how do we think about the formulas or the mathematics which create the situations that we're in, or which create the things that we see around the world? So, my perspective is just one perspective, but I tried, it's almost like the journey of, oh, wow, you already have it up.
Okay. Yes, on the screen.
It's kind of like the journey of going through a mathematical formula to find the meaning of love, to find the equation for love, but through my eyes, through my experiences.
Wow. Wow. And that's what makes poetry beautiful. Where I think it was DK who once defined poetry as the art that allows you to live a million lives in one. And I think
Shout out to DKO,
yeah.
big boss. Yeah.
Yeah, man. DK was on last week. Truly amazing, truly an amazing artist. And I think I'm loving what you are doing with your talent as well, Ian. And thank you so much for defining love through your eyes. And it gives us the opportunity to have a bite of your life. All right. So talking about your life, how would you describe life here as an artist, as you were here in Ghana, and also as you traveled? What has been the experience, and what has been the differences, and
Yeah, so
what you have to say to other artists?
as a child, we grew up in it was the 90s, but and I wasn't really invested in art at that time. But as I invested in art as I became older, I've done a number of projects in Ghana. A couple years ago, we shot a short film. Myself, a Nigerian brother called me Olaf, and then a Jamaican woman, Donisha Pendergrass, who's the granddaughter of Bob Marley. We did a short film for that was premiered at the Chale Wote Festival. We were fortunate to work with Samia and Kruma. She gave us a little bit of footage for the film, and so we were really blessed to have that that opportunity. And this is what we out here doing. We're really about our Pan-Africanism, and this is what we're trying to do. Even though we're, in the diaspora, I think that there's a really good connection that can be made, because obviously a lot of people are now going to Africa, and they're doing what they've always done, right? They're taking the minerals out of the ground. They are undermining the people. They are being corrupt. They are really taking the wealth out of the continent. And so we in the diaspora, we have a responsibility. We have a responsibility to our motherland. And even though we might not be there as much as we want, or however our life developed, we have a responsibility to help out, if not financially, but also with our voice, also with our art, and also with our art form. So whenever I get a chance to come, Charlie, we were supposed to be there in this August now, but they said the corona, just block us from
Right.
from entering. So, God willing. But these kinds of events, shout outs to Black,
Straight.
is that kind of bridge building that we need amongst African peoples around the world.
For real, enough respect. And Sir Black speaks highly of you as well. And Charlie, it's mutual. And Charlie, we truly appreciate you coming here to share your wonderful art and talent with us. All right, so once again, it's the Ehalakasa Online Talk Party. Let me mention also Jeremy Olympio also joining us, as well as the Humankind. And let me read a few comments, then we continue. Sir Black says he's feeling the things spiritually. And Jawai says, bless up, and thanks for the mention. Anytime, bro. And on that day, Jawai gave me the chance to freestyle small. Maybe they will carry me. Oh, Charlie, he'll be big boss. All right, so he says, Ian K, more of him. Then Abdul says you mute us, so we can't share a word. I beg. After 7, we go open a link. I beg. All right. Then say Sir Black says Ian is phenomenal. Truly. And Abdul Aziz again says I love the guy's poem. Straight up. And the Humankind says the great show in here, Charlie. Yeah man. And this couldn't have been possible without your audience and your viewership. And thank you so much. All right, so let's go back to Ibn Do Good. As I see, he has a lot more good to do us. And please do well to share the link as well as the show continues. Yeah, man.
Bro.
What's up?
Yeah.
What's up?
Doing great. Actually, there was this one time I was watching some poems on YouTube, and I came across some Jamaicans slamming, and I really admired their accent. Even though I don't know how to speak patois or how to even go about it, but I tried my best to write a piece in patois. So that is what I think I have to do right now, so we can see how it goes. Actually, the title is Youth Man. So
come again,
it goes
please.
as Youth Man.
Youth Man. All right.
Man. Yeah. So it goes as Youth man are supposed to dead once. Youth man sing song of victory, but no know who to dance. So a youth man dies every moment he fails to take opportunity of every chance. Bombo club millennials are them call it privilege and competition. But we get a youth man know these are daylight corruption. Hey, bombo club politician, we are go bomb your flats. Youth man arise and arrest the aristocrat. Dementize your ancestor with sweet politics, but youth man know them all a bunch of lunatics. Them a tick parasite that suck your blood dry after them give you cheap coins and ganja to make you too high for you to see right through them alive. Youth man, our good man, he no make fake ganja turn him to rude root man. Youth man never smoke high grade to make for him grade high. Him never waste him time on negative relationship. Rather youth man invest in an entrepreneurship. The day youth man make for him fellow youth man down, is a day youth man can't lose for him crown. Youth man is a king who need an empress to make him feel empowered. So a youth man giving all for him heart to a pretty woman no make youth man a coward. Youth man need to know who him through nature and essence, him strong and weakness. Every youth man not tolerate uncommon nonsense, because youth man not seek Babylon white man's credentials. Youth man must be unlock him full potentials. He must be rise and rise beyond the skies, despite the harsh and hard trying times. Youth man never exchange truth for lies. Him we never see white and call it black. Youth man, our rich man, he we never lack. Every youth man are strong, me believe so. Never have me seen a youth man a fool. Because every youth man in him own way our hero. Some of them boys them ask from zero, hoping to make a pound for their family tomorrow. Some of them youth man never sleep. Them suffer upon the street, yet them never weep. Youth man is a beautiful rasta. So how come dreadlocks now mean youth man our dirty gangster? Me ask you, how come we stoop so low for this blow? Youth man never thief in fellow youth man. Youth man does anything he must and can to succeed even on the one. Youth man our epitome of excellence. Youth man, you will never see youth man doing crime and violence. Youth man who do ISIS, them terrorist thing causing crisis, cause him know that walk on with expensive prices. Youth man who sleep for him brother, heart clean, hero award them, informal life them never live either. Youth man who wicked, but to Babylon he stay undefeated. Turn up the reggae music and burn up the devil when you pray. Youth man, me tell you, never fear no police, cause I never judge calling to smoke cannabis. Award this means every injustice. Youth man never insert for him dick inside every pump me meet on every street, cause every youth man got a standard. Him dream to father children and be a strong dad. So me pray upon every youth man, them may the grace of Jah be upon. Amen. Your brother, call me Ibn Do Good, aka the Lion of Zion, or you must call me the wood that sharpens iron. Thank you very much.
Yeah, man. Youth man, a true roots man. All right, so youth man never losing crown.
Yeah.
Youth man never lack, and youth man not seek Babylon credentials,
Yeah.
Youth man, not a dirty rasta, and we have a beautiful rasta in the house tonight, Jawai. And Jawai says I should ask you something. Jawai says we can ask you, say, do you know the meaning of bumble clots?
Hey, my network is still. Please, can you take it again? I didn't hear you. My network.
Jawai says, AKA Kwabna Danzo. He says, I should ask you if you understand the word bumble clots.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I don't want to delve into the meaning, so we'll hold it right there. I believe Jawai has a lot to say on that, though, Charlie. And Jawai is a true roots man, and also Sir Black says youth man never do crime and wickedness through ire. Yeah man. And Iron says youth man. Abdulaziz says great poem there, youth man. Please tell youth man that I want the recording of his poem. Yeah man.
Wow.
So that's
actually I've not recorded this poem yet, but I will do so very soon. Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice. Jawai wants to go deep into the word bumble cloud though. And Sir Black says Jawai will be on the show very soon. It's a great honor to host
Okay.
a large, a massive youth man as Jawai.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So if you do good, do you have any projects coming up? As someone is requesting for your recording and all, any projects coming up?
Okay, yeah, actually I'm planning on doing an album called Once Upon a Rhyme.
Once Upon a Rhyme.
I think very soon by early next year. Yeah. So by
early when? Early
next year, maybe by January, maybe it should be ready. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sweet. So we look forward to it, and I believe you are going to share with Ehalakasa, so we can also broadcast to our community, our family members also, so they can follow up. All right. So from Youth Man, and Gloria also says yes, Iron. They undermine our people. You see the thing, they undermine our people whilst they mine our land, Charlie. But we still have to maintain our minds and be strong. So we can, yeah man. Thank you so much, Mubarak. Thank you so much. You've been too good.
So I think I have to plead and then excuse and then maybe leave the meeting for now. Maybe I might be back very soon later.
Oh, okay. Straight up. For reasons I will salute. All right, so Ibn Do good to join us shortly. And also Infinite Hot 4 Light says he says Ibn, I would like to contact you on WhatsApp. All right, so Ibn, please do what to come back so we can have the after talks after the party. Yeah, so you can drop your contact.
Okay,
also, Ian says facts. Yeah, man.
I'll drop my contact here.
Straight up. Please do. All right, so the show continues and is the Ehalakasa online talk party tonight. We are honored to have Ibn Do Good with us. Honored to have Wumpini, and also we also have Ian Keteku, and also super amazing audience tonight. All right, so let's delve into more art or more pieces from Ian. And please do what to mute if you're not on. All right, thank you.
Greetings.
Yeah, man.
Youth man. Yes.
Salute.
This piece is called K.
K. Adika, my beg. I was just praying you do this piece because Charlie, you guys are not going to talk. Make you feel the piece.
Okay. K. Her name is K. Born in 1947 Moscow. Her father, Mikhail, was a soldier with the USSR Army. Once a week, he would take his daughter to the ballet. She loved the way her father would hold her in his hands. She enjoyed listening to the feet of the dancers as they pattered to the rhythm of the melody, like ba 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 Her beauty, undeniable. She was long, strong, and powerful. Her skin glowed under the sun with remarkable beauty and glistened in accordance with the stars by moonlight. As she grew, she became the lust of many men. They loved the way she felt in their hands, the way she made them feel safe, the way she made them feel like men, and Kay loved them back because when they held her, she was reminded of the Moscow ballet and how the feet of the dancers pattered to the rhythm of the melody like ba 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 ba. Kay loved to travel. She visited men in the trenches of Germany, the villages of Finland, the temples of China, and the caves of Afghanistan. But once she landed in Africa, she was home. She was at peace with the heat. The red soil beneath her feet made her feel loved, and the men showed her an affection she had never known. She was with the most powerful African men, really silly reptilian Nigerian men who willy-nilly stifled and siphoned 40 billion from Nigerian civilians. She had affairs with the poorest of boys who clung to her like a teddy bear. Young Congolese children with no vision, who with precision decision caused division by stealing United Nations food provisions, but Kay got carried away, allowed herself to be taken advantage of. You see, they didn't love her like she loved them. They loved her body and the way she made them feel powerful like men. All she longed for were the times when they would hold her neck as she sang to the rhythm of the Moscow ballet, like ba 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 ba. She would do anything to be reminded of the Moscow Ballet. She would fall into the hands of the world's most dangerous men. She would kill for it. And in fact, she did. Rwanda, Uganda, Somalia, Ethiopia, Cote d'Ivoire, Sierra Leone, the Democratic Republic of Congo. Millions died from the touch of her lips. Kay, aka Klishnikov, named after her daddy Mikhail Klishnikov, born in 1947. Kay, aka AK-47, a kiss from her lips would send you to heaven. Brothers rushing just to hold her, others stalling when they see her, but all bow as she sings to the rhythm of the Moscow ballet, like ba 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 pa ba ba pa ba ba pa ba 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 ba. Thanks for
Wow.
listening, everybody.
Wow. I was just hoping for this speech. This piece, I've been soaking it since morning, and dude, the effect, how the words, the content, the lyrics synchronize with the beat and everything to give you that thrilling effect. It feels like you're watching a thriller, and how it ends. I realize this one is not the sound of the steps, but it ends with the sound of gunshots, and I'm glad you still painted it even on this show. Beautiful piece, beautiful piece, beautiful piece. Charlie, so
Thanks
can you
for
tell us
listening. I really appreciate
more
it.
about Kay and the inspiration behind it?
Sure. I think it was 2008. I was doing masters in journalism in Ottawa, Ontario, and they had a program where they did like an exchange. They sent Canadian young journalists to go and do some work. So I went to Rwanda, and I was working for kind of like a youth urban magazine called the Blink magazine. Shout out to the Blink magazine. And whilst there, I met, you know, at that time, I think 65% of the population, a large amount, majority of the population was under the age of like 20, because a lot of older people got killed in the genocide. You understand? So stories after stories after stories after stories. And it's like, sometimes we think about, we think about, oh, it's the person that is killing the people. But I think sometimes we also have to think about the machines that are making it so easy. This AK-47 being the gun most widely used in Africa, with child soldiers. I mean,
Mm.
you know, who's bringing them to the country? It's not, these
You
children
see the
can't,
thing.
you know, don't have it by themselves. So it's just a different take on a story that happens much too often. Yeah.
Wow, 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 wow. That was amazing. And when he ended by saying K, aka 47, Charlie, and ended with some gunshots. This piece is amazing. Charlie, do want to check out Ian on YouTube especially, and you'll get to feel more. Trust me, trust me. Thank you so much for that beautiful
Really
piece. And
appreciate it.
let me mention this straight up. Let me mention this. Jawai throws more light on the word Bumble class. Here it's a classroom as well. We learn, Charlie, it's a family, so we and I'm glad we have a great teacher like Jawai joining us. The Bumble class is a swear word, much like the F word, the S word, the P word. It's actually Bumble cloth, aka sanitary pad, aka amoisin. Let's be sure we understand what we say. Most Ghanaians put the word next to anything Jamaican, Rasta or reggae related. It's a false idea. Wow, wow, nice. Thank you so much. And Infinite Hot 4 says Ian is a totally different flow. I'm in love with it. And Sir Black says dope man iron. And Jawai again says I was born in Moscow by a Ghanaian and a Russian. Okay, so K right there on your screen. It's just like a short film, Charlie. I beg, make me feel them. I can't feel the sound. I don't know if it's only me. Can anyone else not feel the sound?
Is K. Born in 1947 Moscow, her father Mikhail was a soldier with the USSR Army. Once a week, he would take his daughter to the ballet. She loved how her father would hold her in his hands. She enjoyed listening to the feet of the dancers as they pattered to the rhythm of the melody, like ba 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 ba. Her beauty, undeniable. She was long, strong, and powerful. Her skin glowed under the sun with remarkable beauty and glistened in accordance with the stars by moonlight. As she grew, she became the lust of many men. They loved the way she felt in their hands, the way she made them feel safe, the way she made them feel like men. And Kay loved them back. Because when they held her, she was reminded of the Moscow ballet and how the feet of the dancers pattered to the rhythm of the melody, like ba 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 ba. Kay loved to travel. She visited men in the trenches of Germany, the villages of Finland, the temples of China, and the caves of Afghanistan. But when she landed in Africa, she was home. She was at peace with the heat. The red soil beneath her feet made her feel loved, and the men showed her an affection she had never known. She was with the most powerful African men, really silly reptilian Nigerian men who willy-nilly stifled and siphoned 40 billion from Nigerian civilians she had affairs with the poorest of boys who clung to her like a teddy bear. Young Congolese children with no vision, who with precision decision caused division by stealing United Nations food provisions. But Kay got carried away, allowed herself to be taken advantage of. You see, they didn't love her like she loved them. They loved her body and the way she made them feel powerful. Like men, all she longed for were the times when they would stroke her neck as she sang to the rhythm of the Moscow ballet. Like ba 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 ba. She would do anything to be reminded of the Moscow ballet. She would fall into the hands of the world's most dangerous men. She would kill for it, and in fact she did. Rwanda, Uganda, Somalia, Ethiopia, Cote d'Ivoire, Sierra Leone, the Democratic Republic of Congo. Millions died from the touch of her lips. K, aka Klanishnikov, named after Daddy Makar Klanishnikov, born in 1947. K, aka AK. Kiss from her lips would send you to heaven. Brothers rushing just to hold her. Others scowling when they see her, but all bow as she sings to the rhythm of the Moscow ballet, like
Wow. Wow. This piece is something else, and explaining it further even gives you a more deeper meaning into it. And Charlie, I must say, this guy is really deep. It's really deep. And let me read a few comments before we sign out. Abdul says that this Ian guy is a genius. What? Oh yes, he truly is. By Gloria, yeah man, truly you are a genius, bro. Thank you so much. And let me ask you this, because I'm itching to ask you. How did it feel like for, or how does it still feel like for your works to be translated into different languages, especially the American Sign Language? Yeah, how is it feeling like us?
Yeah, it's really interesting. Check 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's really interesting. When someone is interpreting your work, sometimes I have the interpreters ask me, "Hey, what does this thing mean?" And because I consider myself like a cross-cultural kid in that I go home and it's Ghanaian family, but then I live outside and it's North American Eurocentric society. So sometimes I'm using I'm using brofo that's from here, or sometimes I'm using slang that's from where you are, or hip hop added inside. So it doesn't always translate in every single language, but it's really exciting. I'm trying. I'm my pesemi ye book or tree in I want to do okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah, nice. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I believe a lot of people there at the audience have a lot to ask you. So when it knocks 7 p.m. Ghana time, the everyone will be unmuted and you can have a chit chat for like 10 minutes before we cut the link. But thank you so much.
Yeah, I want to give a big shout out to Ibn, and I also want to give a big shout out to my brother. He left already, eh?
Do good.
Mubarak.
Yes. He didn't return.
Okay, it was such a pleasure sharing this space with those guys.
And I believe it's a mutual feel from their side too. Jawai says book in your trio, book in your tree. So it will say in Homa, yes, in Homa. All right, nice, and thank you so much for joining in. The link will be open. And let me ask you this: are you hoping to come do something in Ghana? Hopefully soon. Because you need to stage a concert. Trust me. Muted. Still muted.
There we go.
Yeah, man.
Yes. Yeah, it would be such a blessing. I'm trying to. I'm thinking about starting a major project in Ghana. So I'll, when this thing settles down, then I'll be starting to work towards that. But I'm always eager to come and share, but also listen and hear to a lot of the poets and the work that's going on in Ghana.
Straight up. Thank you so much, and we look forward to it. Ehalakasa is always home to you, and you know that.
Give thanks.
Yeah, man. And Jawai says, see you on 13th. Jawai, what's up? What's happening on the 13th?
What's happening?
Show coming up. Yeah, Jawai says, see you on the 13th of November.
Okay.
I think he has a show coming up or something, or if you could throw more light on it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, man. 13th is the day he's on. Straight up. Charlie, so
Ehalakasa.
I beg, make no miss this one.
Okay.
Yeah,
of course, I'll be there.
Straight up. And Ian, thank you so much. Ibn Dogo. Thank you so much. Company. It's been a great honor. And thank you all so much for joining in. All of you that stayed through. And Thank you for those who joining later also. A million salutes. And once again, it's been the Ehalakasa online talk party. Join us again next week, same time, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Ghana time. All right, so kindly unmute and let's vibe. Chat somebody, because like I always say, something supernatural happens when the saints rally. Like today, the woman no chow. Okay, we have Gloria here, and a Fumwa who is usually my co-host. She was also in. All right, so kindly unmute and let's vibe. All right, so Ian is still here. Charlie, talk to Ian. Great artist. And salutes to Sir Black also for bringing our way such amazing artists every week after week, Charlie. I don't know how he does that, but only Sir Black can do that. And the Chinese also for holding us down with the beautiful designs and publicity and all, and also hosting us. All right. So kindly unmute. Chinese has lifted the ban, the mute. So
I
go Penny.
Obi a humble God there.
Hey, Jawai.
Yeah, that's Jawai.
Now what's he saying?
I really enjoyed today's session.
Thank you so much, and a great
big up all the poets.
Straight.
The honor is mine.
Yeah, man, Charlie. If Jawai big you up,
Charlie. We do their collab on something.
Can you mute, please? I beg everybody go feel on mute. Yeah, man. It's trying to kindly mute everyone. Okay.
Yeah, yes, of course. Let's link up. You know, I'm around.
Sure, for sure. I'm gonna drop. I'll drop you a number within the chat. Maybe we can continue on WhatsApp or.
Yeah, of course. Are you connected with Black?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You can get my number from Black or.
Yeah. Good evening. Yeah. What's up?
Yes. What's cracking?
Actually, you've won my love for.
Oh, give thanks, bruv.
Well, for point. Seriously, you've made my night. Actually,
wow.
I was already in town, so I remember about the meeting, so I have to quickly rush to the friend. So I just plugged my phone on charge whilst I'm enjoying the show. You've really made my night. Thank you very much, Ian.
Oh wow, that means a lot. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, nice.
Thank you very much.
But we didn't catch who just spoke. Was it Jeremy Olympio? Or Infinix was 4?
Aziz.
Okay, Aziz in the dark, Charlie. And Aziz stayed true, Charlie, from the beginning to the end. Salute.
I'm roaming in town. So I remember when the meeting, so you have to get a place and join the.
Wow, Charlie, salute, Charlie. I feel the love, bro. The love. So connect with Ehalakasa and Charlie, get closer to the fire, get closer to the family. Charlie, you guys go feel Bible. The ban is lifted. Jeremy Olympio.
Where's Gloria from? Where's Gloria coming from?
Gloria is in Ghana. Gloria is in Ghana, I believe. You know
Gloria?
Yes, I know Gloria. Gloria is actually wifey, so.
Oh, give thanks. That's my mother's name. I was trying to see if my mother was trying to just enter. And I was thinking, how would she get this? Anyways, yeah.
You will never know.
That's good. Congratulations.
Thanks, bro. Thanks. But Charlie, why you for come Ghana can do something? Because what you carry, man.
No,
It's
I would
indescribable.
I would definitely love to. I would definitely love to. You know, Ghana,
Sure.
that's one of the richest places in terms of art. You know,
For
you
real.
you have the I mean, look at Shatawale. I know there's a lot of guys there, but you know, look at Manifest, look at One Love, real spitters, you know, people who are saying something.
Mm, 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 Yourself included. Yourself included.
Give thanks,
Yeah,
we give
yourself
thanks.
included. Jawai, Black, and all the poets that came through been do good. Wumpini and the Ehalakasa poets, Charlie. Ehalakasa, a million salutes to Ehalakasa. I am a Tiahini, also the house, Charlie. And how has Ehalakasa influenced you as an artist over the years? What has been the relationship with Ehalakasa and how did it start?
So you talk for me.
Yeah, man.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, you know, I know an individual he's living in Saskatoon, Canada, and he's closely connected with Sir Black. So I was on tour throughout Canada, and this gentleman saw my group perform, and he said, "I have to connect you with Sir Black." So Sir Black and I had been talking, you know, for many years, just off and on, here and there, and then I think it was like 2 years ago. He was having an event in Accra, and I was there at the same time. So then we were able to make the collaboration happen, and it was Charlie. It was a very beautiful night, beautiful scene, a lot of great poetry, good conversations afterwards. So you know, Sir Black always we're connected like that. So yeah, I there's a lot of great. You know, I personally consider him, you know, godfather of this, you know, new wave of spoken word poetry in Ghana, you know, in West Africa, frankly. So, you know, I definitely give much respect to him for sure. Another guy that I've been connected with is DK Osei, of course. Really great, you know, poetry and you know, he does a lot of interesting projects as well. You know, there's a scene where he's doing a short film. I think he's eating fufu in the middle of a busy road. Yeah. Yeah, really, you know, he's a very performative artist and really thinks about things differently. So, you know, always a pleasure to be connected. But yeah, what Sir Black is doing, of course, I got to give much respect always to Sir Black.
A million salutes on that, and it's a statement I could agree on, and many of us will surely agree. But for the Black, most of us wouldn't be here, and the opportunities is given to other artists, especially young, up and coming spoken word artists. It's just amazing. He fishes out and scouts for opportunities for all these young and talented artists, and not only leaves them at that, but their family, and he grooms West as well. Charlie, a million salutes to Black.
Hey, please, I have a question. How do you keep? So, what's the Wi-Fi internet situation in Ghana? How are you keeping your Zoom on clean for such a long time? The streaming is clean quality.
I think it's a question for Etienne.
Okay.
Etienne.
Oh, well, it depends on the network you own and then your area to your location. So the trick is when you move to a new area, you look at the network that is.
Okay.
Oh God.
Okay. Well done. I like that.
Thank you so much for that compliment. And big up to I am Etienne and Sir Black for the magic on that. Yeah, one.
So all this one I have prepared for one person.
They say I am a Chinese does all the magic with our networks. Yeah, man, from Sir Black.
It's a touch of the black magic. So
That's one person just here preparing. Just one person just.
new moment.
Oh, this phone here, thank you.
He's
I'm
running
doing
up
something
black
important in
madness.
this.
All right, so thank you so much, Ian. How many more minutes do we have? Or is our time done?
Oh,
Charlie,
like let me boss.
but I be like for Ian, we for have like another hour, Charlie.
Oh, we go
Because
connect for real. We go connect for real.
most definitely, because Charlie, I feel your heart for I didn't no be joke.
Charlie Barnett,
Good thing.
you then and
Oh, Charlie, I'll be most honored. Yeah, so yeah, man, I'll be most honored.
yeah, that black go do he go just do the intro, then he go step back, then
Oh,
you
okay,
know, do that.
Charlie. You know, go bad though. Yeah, man, it will be a great privilege.
Now let's make them
Look forward to
happen.
it.
Nice.
Straight up. All right, bro. So thank you so much. And thank you
Much
all for
love.
joining
Thank you,
in.
everyone.
Yeah, man. Jeremy. Yeah, China.
So my question is is it Ian or Ian?
You know, they say Ian, but it's Ian Nanaya Adobudu Keteku. You know, that's the.
So my question is having a feel of both worlds, like Ghana and then the diaspora. What is the missing link when it comes to like artists here and then artists there? Aside the
How do you mean missing link?
because aside a few poets here, I can vouch for Ehalakasa poets who like when they speak, we talk about real issues. They don't just rhyme to make you feel like they are rhyming, but they rhyme to address issues and
Sure.
stuff. So and when you take it out, you see most of them just do it to please the gallery, but you like the way you do it and the way you've experienced the way it's done in Ghana. What is the missing link? One, staying true to the act.
You know, let's not get it confused. I'm inside the gallery. You know, I'm I teach at a university. I'm inside playing the game hard. Because that's the only way, you know, that's the only way to survive doing it. You have to hustle, you know, it's a black nose. You know, you have to really just get your hands in all the places that you can get it in. I don't think that there's a difference. You know, you got to think about an audience as well. You know, if you are just writing and you say that you want to keep it authentic for you and your homies, but nobody is listening, then what is the point? So, you know, if you want your message heard, sometimes you got to think about the best navigation to do that. Here in Canada, you know, it's easier, should I say, to like make money from the thing, you know, get yourself involved in the action, you know, get sponsorships, commercials, stuff like that. It's hard, but it's easier than Ghana because here there's an industry already for that, you know. There's an industry already for the arts. The government is paying millions of dollars to have people do their projects. You know, and if you are interested in really this becoming part of your life, then there's an avenue there for you. I feel like, you know, I feel like Africa in general hasn't really built that industry yet. One time when I was in Ghana, I was doing some, look at the musicians in North America, the kind of money that they're making, you know, and people like Wizkid, Shatawale, of course, they are rich and they're making money. But if they were in America, they'd be making so much more money. I'm just saying that the there's so much more people here in Africa that listen to their work, but because there's not an industry for them to get paid chow like that, then it becomes a little difficult. So that's what I see the difference being. But I think that there's also, it's a weird connect. You see, Fela Kuti went to Britain and was playing jazz music, white jazz music. Then Fela then saw, who did he see? Was it James Brown? Someone like that. Then went back to Nigeria and created Afrobeat. Now James Brown saw someone African and then created funk, and someone saw that and created hip hop. And so it always comes back to connect, because if you listen to Afro beats now, it's borrowing from hip hop, but it's but the hip hop now is being borrowed from high life anyways. So I think that is the connect that is missing. I think I'm trying to invest myself, shout out to the God of Poetry. What's his name? The Elikem. Yes. Ever, the work that he's doing in Ever language, even though I don't understand them, I think it's so. Yes, exactly. Exactly. The work that he's doing in Ever is really incredible, restoring the language, introducing it into the poetry, and really appreciating the levels at which the language is working, because it's much more complex than something like English. But what happens is that we get into like a vibe or a zone where we want to sound like what we think the thing should sound like, And so, yes, one of my next projects is to try and let go of all of these colonial shackles that are part of our poetry. My voice, my language, my topic choice, the brofo, everything is part of a system that was used to oppress us, that is being used to oppress us. So while I'm trying to go back to the roots, I feel like African poetry scenes as sometimes see the North American, and so I think that connection should be happening, and that back and forth should be happening. It's natural, and it has created some of the greatest artistic works. But I'd like to see it happening. I'd like to see it happening more. I think a lot of people skip over Ghana when they think about spoken word. South Africa has a pretty decent industry. Nigeria has, a couple of really good festivals that are happening. But yeah, it's all very interesting. Every place has its own interesting thing. I found it interesting, the amount of Christian poets there were, or that would speak about Christianity. I thought that was really wonderful.
Interesting submission right there, and it shows a lot of truth. And Sir Black says, stretching the borders of performance poetry in our landscape. Yes. And Sir Black is one who doesn't even place borders around his art at all, just like you, Ian. Also, Charlie. Amazing how he performed on that TEDx stage upside down. Hey. And I was wondering how you're able to still keep your composure. And Black.
Wow. Charlie, it was a few years ago. I'm getting the charger. It was a few years ago. It was a few years ago, and I don't know if I can do it again like that right now.
Wow. That was amazing, and that was some performance of a very rare sort. The likes of Sir Black who attempt the thing like that. Crazy minds like yours, Sir Black, DK, or say. Yeah, man.
I've seen, and that's really great. I think that a lot of poetry from Ghana specifically is experimental. I think even with the rappers as well, very experimental. They push the thing a little bit, and I've seen Alec Plim with naked in the gallery with paint all over his body, 5 babes just surrounding him. I said, whoa, what's going on? I've seen DK, white paint, gloves, performance.
It's a black in the coffin.
Oh, yes, exactly. Exactly.
Wow.
Performance. Yeah.
Wow. I think 4 of you should do something. You, Sir Black, DK, and Eliple Macaulay, Charlie.
Okay.
You guys need to do something together. And, I can only imagine.
Okay. This is a very nice idea that you're spawning.
You're right. All right, Charlie, we could stay on and on, but let's remain connected. And thank you so much. We hope to have you again, because Charlie, you are truly amazing.
Anytime, every time. Thanks for inviting me to the Talk Party. It's been a lot of fun.
Straight up.
Same one time.
All right, so best of the moment.
Respect.
All right, bro.
Jeremy.
Yeah. 11.
Yeah.
Oh, boss.
Thanks for tonight.
So far, then, one year log out there.
Oh,
No, Jeremy could be on.
Okay, Jeremy. Okay, Jeremy did it.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Charlie, I did.
If it's your first time? First time joining?
Yeah. I've been following on YouTube. I just logged in today.
Oh, nice, Charlie. Great privilege to have you. Thank you so much for the love. We really appreciate it. You stayed in from the beginning to the end.
That's it. Yeah. He's going to be on this week, actually.
Come on again?
He's going to be on next week.
Oh, for real. Nice. Charlie, then we go vibe more.
Yeah, sure.
We go vibe more, Charlie. Nice. Charlie, can't wait. I can't wait. All right, bro, Charlie. So thank you so much once again. So see you next week.
Sure.
Yeah, one love.
Okay.
So.
Charlie, thanks for tonight, man.
Charlie, it'll be nice.
It was good.
Yeah, man.
Charlie.
Yeah, man.
And you look like guy with did some Eskimos inside.
Right.
Like you did Russia.
Forget some Russian roulette. They massage you.
My Russian name
Dukov.
Tomorrow be the workshop presentation. So if you have time,
tomorrow.
Yeah.
For the FCA.
Yeah. So for the workshop 10 to 5. So just in case you have time, I go fit pass through.
Okay. Me, Charlie, I'm getting married for a second time, so.
Hey Charlie, they are meaning it for you.
They're black.
When be the marriage?
Tomorrow. I'm getting married again.
They shock me, sir.
I'm getting married again.
You invite me.
The first one, you can't chop all the show. I'll make an invite you again.
I hear.
It's why you say you didn't invite him.
Charlie, I can't find somebody for next week. I want a lady.
Abi say Debbie.
Deborah, you know, get proper network. So
yeah. They use okay.
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
trying to get a lady.
This girl Louisa, he said the Dutch. Louisa,
she did do graduation.
Oh, okay.
Did they try to finish short time already?
She go Simabu.
I don't know, but I think she did graduate, so she did do her final presentation or something.
Because with them, then they do graduation.
Yeah.
Okay. So then it will be Jawai, the Jeremy guy then.
Yeah, and then I forget an international act. I don't get it.
Okay.
Maybe
Then that one there, it be you.
Some Togolese guy, maybe.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Togolese.
Very nice.
Yeah.
But the guys of us, I be like the Muslim guys, like the time coincide plus my prayer. So
Yeah. So you have to leave. Yeah.
yeah.
Our
But they be good.
Yeah.
the guy in the catcher come this thing. We no go for use them.
Yeah. I go fit get them. But because I mean come last week in into some my
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, one crime I mean no yet. But apart from here, I am called for.
Yeah.
We are international artists.
No. For
Yeah.
next week, I want a local because I already have the international.
Who that?
For next week,
Yes.
For Friday, the one shot.
Yes.
But who be the international? The Jeremy
No.
or Jawai?
No.
Jawai no be next week. Okay. So be Jeremy, somebody else then.
Yeah, Jeremy. I want a girl, and then the international act be Roger Paul
Oh,
Doran.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Serious, eh? The way you get
For
fired.
real. So.
You
Then
see
you
him,
get woman, it will be.
shock, nothing.
Charlie, people do.
Charlie, Charlie, if we pay, we go feel revive, we go feel put live for the spoken word inside.
No, actually, I think say we don't need to do that anymore. We forget to do our own thing. Because we are trying to get too much attention, but we are not standing attention.
But Black, you didn't. Yeah.
We are trying too hard to get attention, but we ourselves, we are not paying attention. If we start to pay attention to ourselves and the things we do, the attention will come on its own. That one I won't make we finish this workshop. I don't get money, but Charlie, this one we go move without money. The first thing we do be photo shoot. We forget Ayuba make we do photo shoots. Then we start to promo ourselves by the photo shoot and things. Then we start to do weird things in town. Just those pictures. People go they take with themselves, go they start to share. That be the kind of thing that they think we for start to do right now. Imagine this standing upside down. It'd be an idea we have also. Just standing upside down and then writing a text on a board or a placard that people go read, and we just go stand there like in the middle of town. We forget they do weird things. Anything will come ahead, they just go properly conceptualize it very well, curate it well, and then do it for a short minute, not too long, 30 seconds, 35 seconds, 1 minute. We finish, we leave, we take photos, then we start the post. Charlie, these kind of things, the verbalizing these things, Charlie, that be the new move forward. That be the new move. I said the thing I won't go to the tamale there. Me, I just the hope say, Charlie, you nothing, you get time. You marry finish because rather you make too busy for our liking.
Charlie. From next week I'm going to be free.
I try any the thing they talking about.
Yeah, they listen.
Yeah, I think we for do that. We just start to do things for ourselves, right? That we just they post them on our platforms. And no attention, I believe. I for leave. We did the office. We now do some packing. We the setup for tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so now they can't leave here.
Oh, okay. Nice. Salutes to Mr. and Mrs. Anand. They also Dr. Akwe Jackson.
Yeah, I can do that. So let me go talk.
All right. Thanks. All right, one love.
Salute. One civic.
Yo, bombo clat, clear off. Bombo clat, left the light up.
As a few yo.
They go safe.
Or me delete wa. Let me see.